Hey everybody, Nick Bekus here at the Nick Bekus Personal Training Studio. Today we're going to go over the progressions on how to stand on a yoga ball. It starts off with the basics where we just want to take our yoga ball, set it on the ground, and from there we want to put our feet anchored behind us, knees just past the midpoint of the ball, and from there we want to start just by practicing 3 sets of 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and squeezing our knees together. From there, the harder we squeeze, the tougher it gets. As we get going, within a few seconds, we should really start to feel our inner thighs start to burn, and then also should start feeling our legs shake in the first few seconds as well. Now from there, the next progression is to take that and start working our balance. By that, I mean we take our feet off the ground, do the same thing, squeeze our knees together, and try to focus on just holding your balance on the ball. Same idea, try doing 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Once you master that, then we can move on to our next progression that we really need to master before we even attempt to try to stand on the ball. From there, we want to get comfortable kneeling on the ball. So we start here, we put 2 hands on the ball, 1 knee on the ball, and then bring that other knee up. From there, we're balancing. My hands are kind of guiding where I go and help my balance right now. Eventually, I want to be able to come up, no hands, and just hold that balance from my knees. So again, we want to really make sure we can master this before we stand, because if we're not comfortable doing this, we're definitely not going to be comfortable doing this while we're standing. So this here, we want to be able to make sure we can hold for a solid 30 seconds before we even attempt to, again, stand on the ball. Once we master that, then we can start progressing into standing. The way I like to do that is always have a safety system in place to make sure you can minimize your risk of injury or risk of falling. So what I did is I rigged up 2 TRX straps to hold on to. From there, my ball is going to be just slightly behind them. So I'm going to grab up high. I'm going to put my 1 foot just off center, right where I want to stand on the ball. And from there, I'm going to use my hands to pull myself up and then bring my other foot directly on the ball. So right now, I'm kind of standing on the ball, but I'm really using my hands to help myself up. At this point, what I want to do is I want to really get comfortable on the ball here. Once I'm comfortable, then I want to start to slowly let go, but keep the TRX in my hands so that if something happens, I can really grab onto them quickly and stop myself from falling and getting hurt. So, as I'm standing here, again, I slowly let go. Right now the TRX isn't doing anything. If I feel uncomfortable, I hurry up and grab and just keep it nice and tight. That way I always have support. So again, I slowly kind of give myself some slack, not really using the TRX anymore, but if I need to, they're right there to catch me and stop myself from falling or letting the ball roll out from under me. Again, just kind of keep that there, practice that until you get comfortable. You'll find yourself needing the straps less and less and less. And when you finally master it, you'll find yourself to a point to where you can let go of the straps and you won't need them for support anymore. And that's when it's time to learn how to get on the ball yourself without using something to pull yourself up on the ball. So to show you that, I'm going to show you from a couple different angles. First I'll show you from front on, and then I'll show you a side angle. So what I like to do is, again, when I'm learning, I'll keep something close by so I can grab onto just in case. However, I'm going to start here. 2 hands on the front of the ball. You see my knee is right just offset from the center. From there, I'm going to go back into the kneeling position, hands on the ball, just like we did earlier. And from there, I want to bring my other foot up to about the point to where I want to stand on the ball. From there, I need to bring my other foot forward very quickly to where I'm standing with 4 points of contact on the ball, 2 hands, 2 feet. You may have to find yourself adjusting a little bit. From there, you use your hands to kind of guide yourself. And from there, you slowly stand up. Again, I have my TRX straps here to help me if I need them. And that'll kind of help me get myself in place. So now, let me show you how I stand up from the side. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to stand on the ball from the side angle. So again, I want to start by putting both of my hands at the front of the ball. I want to bring my knee just offset from the center. Bring the other knee up right next to it. From there, I want to bring my 1 foot forward to a point to where I am going to be comfortable standing on the ball. And I want to quickly bring my other foot forward to the same spot, still using my hands to guide the ball and keep myself nice and balanced. Once I'm comfortable and I'm ready, then I'm going to stand up. You'll find yourself with every attempt, it gets a little bit easier and you get a little bit better and stronger every time. When I come back down, I like to bring both hands to the ball and then safely step off. If you follow these progressions, you'll find that your balance gets a little bit better every time. You get a little stronger every time, and you're going to find yourself standing on a yoga ball in no time.